Hey YouTube, so today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to be checking out the YoYoExpert Knockout Series mystery box, which contains the Uppercut and the Knockout. So the Uppercut is the monometal yo-yo from YoYoFactory. It's designed in partnership with Eric Koloski, and it kind of feels like an undersized, very lightweight yo-yo. All the specs and unboxing is in a previous video I just posted up, I think yesterday. I'll put a link up at the top and in the description. And so this yo-yo plays really fast. It's very nimble. There's a lot of focus onto the central axis on the axle itself. So it has a little bit of pretty good stability. I can't say it's extremely stable because I believe what's causing that is that little nipple that's in the center. There's not really much rim weight because there isn't really much of a lip. You have to do thumb grinds at a pretty big tilt. So I barely had a slight tilt there. It's almost like a finger spin tilt. Same goes with finger spins. You gotta throw a pretty big tilt as well in order for you to be able to do finger spins. Still gotta practice those finger spins for me to at least get them back. But overall, the yo-yo is really, it's pretty good. The only thing that I'm actually just kind of curious about is how much they're actually gonna sell this yo-yo, because it kind of plays very similar, or it's kind of like an undersized Hertz or Gravitation because of its weight. It's really bouncy. Because of its kind of W shape, it's actually okay with horizontal. There's obviously a lot of other yo-yos that can do horizontal a lot better. I think it's the width. It's what makes the yo-yo a little bit more easy to do horizontal tricks. But overall, I mean, if this yo-yo is anywhere from $20 to $30, I think that would be a pretty good deal. But I don't know, it might be officially released at probably 30 or 40. So it's kind of subjective if you would like it. My version, actually, at least the one I got or received, doesn't have vibe, but I have heard from other people who bought it that said they were experiencing some vibe. But this is really smooth for me. Yeah, you could hopefully hear all that. So, bottom line of this yo-yo is, if you want to add it to your collection, I think you might have fun playing with it. But there's definitely a lot of other yo-yos that's gonna be able to outperform this. So the Knockout is the second yo-yo in that Knockout series. It's actually a bimetal, and I actually like the way it plays. It's very floaty, very organic. Really love the finish. I mean, it's really soft to the touch. Like the Uppercut, the only thing I'm kind of curious about is what is going to be the price point, because this yo-yo plays very similar to the Magic Yo-Yo B or Bismuth. The only difference is the Knockout has a lip for thumb grinds or finger grinds or whatever you want to call it. And also, of course, another big difference is the center of the cup. The B actually has a domed or an inward domed cup. The Knockout has a little bit of a kind of a nipple. So it will, if you can do the finger spin, it'll actually have to be done at quite a major tilt. But as far as the way the yo-yo performs, it's very floaty. It's quite stable, very smooth, and I don't know what kind of finish they're doing, but this is extremely soft. It's almost like silk when it tries to do any type of body grinds. Of course, onto the body, not the rims. So I don't know how this will perform in horizontal. Haven't really tried, but I guess it's okay. It is very light. That's probably one of the biggest things I will make a comment about. If you guys like, you know, I'm trying to repeat this, but if you haven't seen the unboxing, I do write the specs and I'll put the link at the top. But I think this, when I weighed it, was I think 63 or within 63 to 64 grams. And that's really light in my opinion for a bimetal. If you guys know of other light bimetals around that weight, about that same weight range, just leave a comment below. So I guess final conclusion about this is actually, oh no wait, no, I have to check the vibe. I remember the last time I checked this, my version did not have a vibe. There's a tiny bit in between the rim and the body, at least on this one side. So this is actually a very smooth yo-yo, at least the one I have. I believe I've been seeing some posts that some people are saying that it varies depending on which one they get. Some people had some with vibe and some don't, so I guess I'm one of the lucky ones. So overall, I really do like this yo-yo, but you know, I always come back to the conclusion of, you know, to the price to see if the cost is worth it. You could get the bismuth pretty cheap already. So I mean, if this yo-yo is being sold for around maybe 40-50 bucks, I think that'll be pretty affordable. But I think if it's in the $60 range, it might get into, I think there might be other bimetals that might be able to outperform this one. But it's very comfortable. I mean, I haven't played with a organic, especially an organic bimetal, in quite some time. But I do like this yo-yo. I just came up with something weird.